Hey guys! Today is 2 days past 5-day transfer and we're home. Everything went great for the trip home. Just to recap for anybody who's kind of joining our channel right now, after close to 5 years of all kinds of issues and losses, we moved on to using adopted/donor embryos. And this was our very first donor transfer. We transferred two 5-day blastocysts. One was already almost fully hatched. The other one was just starting the process. There's my pictures of my little ones right there, for those of you guys who might have missed it. So anyways, I have two on board right now. We traveled to Reno, Nevada to the clinic to get this all taken care of. So we went out there, did the transfer, everything went great. And then we came home yesterday. It was an 8-hour drive, and it was breathtaking though. Oh my gosh, the Sierra Nevadas are amazing. I've just never seen such an amazing set of landscapes. It was really peaceful and really quiet. It was a great drive, no traffic, no drama. It really was a fantastic bonding experience for my hubs and I. So it was just great. So we made it home yesterday afternoon, and I've just been kind of lazing around. The only major thing I did was I took one lap around the grocery store while the husband picked up some necessities for the house. But I didn't carry anything, I didn't push anything. And then I came home and I've just been lounging around, having what my clinic calls as princess time. And it's been good. As far as symptoms go, I had a very, very tiny bit of pink spotting yesterday. The night of transfer, I had like brown spotting after the fact. But then yesterday when we got home, I had like the tiniest speck of pink. And so I don't know if that means anything. I had it with my youngest many years ago. Of course, that was a naturally conceived pregnancy, which is totally different than this whole thing because the symptoms I have, most of them were there before the transfer because of the estrogen and progesterone injections. So I'm like having a hard time discerning what is what. But I definitely have been crampy since the transfer, off and on. Nothing like over the top, nothing constant, but just off and on. And then I did have some insane vivid dreams last night. Holy cow, I had to get up just to like remind myself that it was a dream. I had to like walk around just to get my head out of that spot. It was really intense. So other than that though, excuse me, I don't really have tons of symptoms. So we'll have to see how it goes. I'm really feeling still pretty hopeful. I have no idea when I want to test. The husband's going to pick up some first response. I have tons of internet strips, but they're not always the most accurate when it comes to, line darkness and variants and things like that. But I do have them. I just don't know when I want to start. Like, I feel so happy just being in this hopeful phase that I don't want to crush it and start obsessing about testing and things like that. So if I can hold out till about 7 days past transfer, I will. My first beta is going to be 8 days past transfer, but they're not going to give me the results until the next draw, which would be 10 days past transfer. I can, however, get a records release from the lab and have them release my results to me without the doctor. So I might do that, depending on if I've tested and I'm seeing lines or whatever. But yeah, so all in all, it was a fantastic experience. I do have to say the stress leading up to transfer was really intense, and the emotions behind it, not having gone through anything like that before, it was really pretty intense. I was so nervous that something was going to happen and we weren't going to get to transfer. Just really weird, irrational fears. Now that they're on board and everything is good, I feel just at peace and joyful and like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't think I've ever felt like this before. So we'll see what happens. I really hope this is it. The doctor seemed to be really, really positive. Like he was kind of sure that this was going to work out. Um, the, uh, the grading system, they don't give you like the A, B's, whatever it is. They just go by good, fair, and poor. And so the 3 that we had that survived the thaw and grew to day 5 from day 3 were all very good quality. And of course, like I said, the 2 they put in, one was almost fully hatched, the other one was just kind of starting hatching, and then the other one was expanded, and then they were going to freeze it. And just to also recap, for those of you who don't know, we had 13 day 3s and 2 day 5s out of this batch of embryos that we adopted. We kept the 2 day 5s on ice, and then we thawed out all 13 of the day 3s. And unfortunately, we lost 10 of those 13. They arrested. Just I don't know, about a day after thawing out. So, but the 3 that made it seemed to be doing well, and the doctor had really high hopes for us. So I'm really, like I said, just trying to stay positive, trying not to do too much, hence the no makeup hair craziness and in my PJs laying in bed. But yeah, we're just happy to be home, happy to be on the other side of this. Happy to be pregnant until proven otherwise. It really is just an amazing experience. Yeah. But the other thing I will say is if I don't ever have to go back to Reno, I will be happy. Reno itself as a city is kind of interesting. That's about as nice as I can put it. I'm hoping we do not have to go back and that we can pass on our other little embryos to somebody else with a healthy baby in our arms. But yeah, Reno, lot of hookers, lot of really weird activity. Yeah. So we can laugh about it now because we're home, but it was a little strange being there. Next time I think I'll stay at a different place, a lot closer to the clinic and not so much in the heart of Reno because it was just a little skeevy. But I had my husband there, and we were so focused on the transfer and the babies and everything else that it really didn't matter. We weren't there to gamble. We weren't there on an actual vacation. We were there for a purpose, for those precious little snowflakes. So, anyways, we're on the other side, and I just, like I've said in so many other videos, it's just hard to articulate this feeling, especially after going through so much to get to this place. It's just such a blessing, and I have nothing but gratitude and thankfulness and joy in my heart. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to get past the next few days and hopefully get some positive tests and some positive betas, and then in a couple weeks, positive ultrasounds. I really, really just hope we have one healthy, good baby, but of course, we would be so excited if both took two. That would be like over the top awesomeness. So thank you guys all for, like I said, as always, praying, being there, your comments, your encouragement. They mean so very much to me. It really does. This whole journey has been just new for us, and I am so thankful that I have these to document and look back on no matter how it turns out. It's really just, it's been an experience that I am blown away by. And if you're watching this and you're thinking about either adopting embryos or donating your leftover embryos to somebody else, really pray about it because it is an amazing option. And as a recipient, I can't tell you how incredibly, incredibly thankful I am and how much those snowflakes mean to me, how precious they are. And I know that they were precious to the people who donated them. I mean, for those of you worried about, not feeling attached or whatever because it's not yours genetically, I barely have had them inside of me, and I am so attached and I am so much in love with those little snowflakes and the possibilities that they hold. Each one is unique. Each one is special and chosen and set apart. And I just, again, it's an amazing opportunity. This is an amazing experience, and I couldn't be happier to have experienced this in itself. So, yeah, like I said, thanks again. I'm going to update hopefully daily. Just kind of going to do some symptom spotting and let my unicorn run wild. And just, like I said, try to enjoy each and every moment, each and every day. And we'll see how this goes. It's going to be an exciting next week. So thanks again for following along, everyone.